And as we go, because I don't want to dump this dirt out in just the regular grassy area, so we might actually have to raise this more than 24.4, depending on how much extra dirt we get from that hill that we're trying to lower. So, but 24.4 sounds like a good plan for now. Use this. All we're doing is distributing dirt to the correct areas. Lower, observe. I'm going to lower this by 2. Which that didn't lower at that time because it fell over from the other hill. You're going to keep doing it until it lowers. That's considered one lower by 1 point. And it did it again, so we have to keep going. So that should bring it to where we need to be. 24.4. Alright, now we'll work on this one. You'll actually see the hill fall or get lower as we're doing it. Well, we can't go anymore. We have 240 in our bag. That's the most we can carry, so we'll go over here where we leave off, right here. Raise this by 2. One and 2. Raise this by 4. That should be our last one. And then we raise this one by 2. We'll come back and raise it by the other 2. I have not found any monsters. There are wolves though in this game, and the wolves do attack, and they hurt. That's why we're actually to the point where we're building a house, because right over this ridge there's wolves and moose, and as they breed it means that this whole area is going to be overrun. So I'm trying to create a little house and a fence around to protect me from being attacked by wolves. I'm not sure if there's anything else that will attack, but that for sure I do know wolves attack. That's actually this meat that we're eating right now because I had to kill one, and I killed a moose while we were at it. I'm sure there will be monsters at some point, dragons or something. They probably just aren't implemented yet. As the game gets bigger, it's still in alpha, so Because, I mean, really, what's the point in making armor and weapons and stuff like that if you're not going to be able to fight anything but wolves, you know? Makes absolutely no sense. Alright, let's see. We gotta raise some ground. Let's observe. See where we're at. We are here. So let's go and raise this by 2. 1 and 2. Raise this by 4. There's 4. And I believe we raised the next one by 2 for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so let's raise that by 2. And when we get more dirt, we will raise it again by 2. Alright, so let's go get some more dirt. Lower ground and observe. We'll do this 6 times. Let's hope it'll actually lower it. Most likely we'll have overflow, so I'm not going to be that lucky. This is going up a pretty steep hill. That's what the overflow is from. I also believe that you can attack other players right now. I have not tried it. I do play on Lucklin FWB. This is his server, his and Yellow Snowflake. Lucklin, he's a pretty well-known Twitch streamer. I'm not even sure if anyone's on right now. I'm the only one on right now, but I was playing my server and streaming, and he came into my server and said, hey, jump on our server and help us out. So I've been over here since. He's a pretty cool guy. I think we might have lowered that too much. No, we didn't. Alright, we're gonna raise ground somewhere and let's observe. We gotta lower that 0.3. Let's go raise this by 0.2. Raise this by 4. Raise this by 2. Alright, now we're going to go lower again. Get some more dirt, figure out where we left off. Let's see how close we are to finishing. We need a 6 by 6 spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't have that many left. These 3 are gonna be the cruncher because all this dirt from this area is going to fall down into these 3 as we're doing them, which will give us the enough dirt to actually fill these fairly quickly. So let's get back at it. Lower this by 3. That don't count. That was an overflow. That counted, so now we're down to 24.6. That's an overflow, so that don't count. Now we're down to 24.5. We'll probably get another overflow from this, and we might actually be able to mine. Alright, we're full on our materials, so let's go raise some ground. Raise by 2. Oh, that was just 1. Raise it again. Raise these by 4. I don't know why I always right click when I can just left click, and it does the same exact thing without the window. Alright, let's see. Raise this by 2. Looks like we're pretty close to actually getting somewhere. Let's go ahead and lower ground again and observe. We'll start off right here. We need to lower this by 1. Let's hope we can do it on our first shot. Probably not, though. I guess in a way, because their optimization for this game is really not, it's really not good right now. I haven't had an issue yet, but I mean my system is fairly decent too. I mean I have 32 gigs of RAM and I have 2 video cards and so on and so forth. But from what I understand, other people are having issues with the optimization when they get into the forest and stuff like that. But they will be fixing that. That is actually in the works right now. Let's lower this ground real quick. Here, let's do something real quick. Since the sun's going down, let's go watch it go down. It's really cool. We'll come back to this. Let's watch the sun go down on the horizon. Up, and I just froze. See, the optimization is pretty bad still. So we're gonna have to close it down and start it back up. And no, I don't want to restart my computer. Thank you very much. I don't always freeze up like that, by the way. That is just a every so often thing. Let's log back in. Now everything that you see in this picture right here actually is possible. This is actually the game. Kind of, sort of. Some of the stuff is not in yet. But this is actually what you can do. You can build castles like this, houses, so on and so forth. These are the furnaces. I have one of them in front of my area. Well, if there's anything that you need to, if there's anything you want to know about the